death, about half the population, and then they continue to take the piss out of the Irish, saying, oh well, the Irish shouldn't have been so lazy. And when I grew up in school, we didn't learn about that. We didn't learn about the potato famine and who caused it.
It's disgusting, obviously. I don't support colonialism. This situation about saying that I'm British, Punjabi, Sikh, it doesn't mean I condone what the British done. Yeah? I can be British, Punjabi and Sikh, but still condemn the past. Because I'm living in this country, we cannot have a mindset that we hate the UK because of what they've done in the past. Because we can we could condemn them. We could say like the colonialism was wrong, slavery was wrong. But if we want to move forward as a people, of different diversities, we can't keep on going, you can't be British, if you're British you're a coconut. So when I say I'm British, you're a coconut, you want to be a white man, you want to be this. That's just stupid. I am British. I'm born here.
The poppy remembers
every single British. Hold on. Before I go,
where are you from?
I'm British by nationality.
Yes.
I'm Punjabi by ethnicity and Sikh by faith. What's the problem with that?
Get on the poppy, get on the poppy.
I'm saying that when I wear that, people say
about the people who died at Verdun.
But I'm saying if I wear that, it doesn't mean that I support everything that the British Empire.
But that's a British Royal Legion poppy. So if you buy a poppy from the British Royal Legion,
commemorating the dead.
It's very clear that it's for every single British
commemorating
soldier
the dead
from World War I
and the Sikh
onwards.
soldiers as well.
It's from every single soldier from every conflict from World War I onwards.
And
you don't get to pick the meaning.
And you're against that as well.
You don't get to pick the meaning. You don't get to pick the meaning.
But the Sikhs were involved as well, so I'm commemorating their dead.
Okay,
80,000. Well, I can't pick and choose. We're not under Sharia, dude. I know you're not. I know you're lefty. You're lefty.
I'm not a lefty.
You're even worse. You're a lefty. Do you know who's worse than a Nazi? Who's worse than the thingy is a lefty. The lefty. The lefties are more racist than the racists.
What's going on with the anti-Semitism and...
But I'm not a lefty.
Oh, okay. So
I heard the conversation. Yeah, you are a lefty.
You're
an SJW.
What are you doing,
I ain't a lefty, Raj.
You're an SJW, social justice warrior.
You can't go around just putting labels on people, Raj.
Well, you put labels on me last week.
What label have I put on you?
You said to me the other week that, my beliefs are X, Y, Z.
No, I didn't. I said that you associate with non-racists. That's what I said.
But how do you know Tommy Robinson is racist?
How do you know I'm talking about Tommy Robinson?
Oh, who else? So answer me then. All right. Answer me then. Who is it? Who is it then? But you need to tell me who then. Who do I associate with? Who do I associate with? How is that a fat ill? Who do I associate with? Who do I associate with that is racist? Who do I associate that's racist?
Gavin McGuinness.
You just said
So
it.
big up Tommy Robinson. Big up Tommy Robinson. Big up Tommy Robinson.
What about Tan? What about Tan?
Your little mob that come down today, you're associated with you.
They're racist.
One of them was a known Combat 18 member. Now let's chat about that.
Maybe. Where's the proof? All right. Cool. We're gonna have you on. We're gonna have you on then. We're gonna have you on. So let me say something. There are Majid Nawazir. Let me ask something. Majid Nawazir was a known Hizb-ut-Tahrir member. I used to know him. He threatened to kill me.
Majid Nawazir threatened to kill you?
Yeah. Well,
That's crazy. That's
that's
crazy.
why I had problems with Muslims for a long time because they tried to.
Come on.
So let me say something.
Majid Nawazir. Does anyone touch him?
Majid Nawazir at that time was one of the most extreme people I've ever met. Now he's a complete lefty.
He's a fucking globalist.
Would that person who was with Combat 18 not have changed? Or you that judgmental? Or are you God? Or are you God? 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 So people can change. So people can change. We ain't got Sharia. You're not a mullah. You're not a mullah. You're not the Ayatollah. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you, can someone change? Yeah, go on.
The person I'm talking about is a non-Combat 18 member.
So can they change?
Secondly, they ain't changed. Go on their Facebook.
So give me the evidence then.
Oh, come on your show and do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. But what's the name then?
I'm gonna give out people's
Because
names
just because someone comes to the park in their white, doesn't mean I know them.
They're with your little group,
That doesn't mean I know them.
What do you think about
But everyone, this group, you're saying
But Raj,
You're associated with racism.
What is it? You're an SJW and a lefty.
I'm not a lefty.
You're a lefty and an
Why
SJW.
don't you
Because I know you're the type of person.
No, I'm not.
You're the type of person that has no guts to stand up for anything. You just want to stand up for the argument that you see it as the minority.
You took a fat L.
I'm not a lefty. You're catching the straws.
All right. So you're talking about people being racist from that group. If I know, if I'm standing in a group, if I'm standing in a group and I know 3 of them personally, but there's 10 people. How do I know?
Do you know what that is?
What
You just strike people like you up,
all right, so let me ask you a question. What about, do you know who's in this? Is Suleiman here? Is Suleiman here? Is Suleiman here?
Who is Suleiman?
Suleiman's an ISIS supporter.
Yeah, silly man. So
Yeah? So are you saying that the people that hang around with Suleiman, are you saying people that hang around with Suleiman are now like
Who
him?
hangs around with him?
See, your logic is flawed. Your logic is flawed. Your logic is flawed. Your logic is flawed.
If you found
There are
out-
people here that don't know Suleiman but stand in the crowd with him. Oh, they will just say no. Suleiman will just stand here. So by your logic, we don't. You go to a Maastricht chocolate Islamic Dawa channel. Fair enough. What I'm saying to you is that by your logic, is somebody. Hold on. No, it's Suleiman. And by your logic, if somebody's standing with Suleiman from now on,
Someone is backing Suleiman, yes.
no, someone's standing with it because I wasn't backing that guy.
You're with that crowd.
I don't know them.
You're with the
Yes,
crowd.
you are. So your logic, his logic is flawed. Hypocrisy. He said because I'm standing with someone I don't know.
Reality report then? Why'd you go on a reality report?
He got a reality report.
With an out and out white nationalist.
I know
Why'd
Vinny
you do
Sullivan,
that?
they're good guys.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Them man are connected to combat 18.
How do you know? Where's the proof?
Let him come on and show you. I'll prove it.
Well, you need to prove it because you're making a lot of allegations.
Raj.
This could be very slanderous. Are you saying Vinny Sullivan's combat 18?
Did I say that? I said he's a white nationalist.
No, you said in reality. What? Look, if someone's a nationalist, there's black nationalists, there's Indian nationalists.
Listen.
Yeah? Being a nationalist doesn't make you
What do you think
racist.
about Tan? What do you think about Tan?
Being
This
a
is
What do you think
nationalist
about Tan?
does not make you racist.
What do you think about Tan?
You're a turd. I don't talk to turds. So being racist here doesn't mean that you're racist.
You are a racist, Tan.
Being a nationalist doesn't automatically make you a racist.
Yes, it does.
Do you know there's Indian nationalists? In
In
India, hold on. Are you trying to? Oh, let me ask you a question. Because the poor black and brown people can't be racist. The poor black and white see SJW, bigotry of low expectations.
There's a difference between
Bigotry of low expectations. You don't think Asians can be racist, but only white people. Because you think we're not there. You're racist. Racist. Bigotry of low expectations. Are you saying that black people, Asian people can't be
I'm
racist?
saying there's a difference between nationalisms. That's what I'm saying.
So in
Raj.
India, when the Indians are nationalistic, and there might be some white people and they don't like white people, can they still not be as bad as a white nationalist?
What's the difference between white and black nationalism?
Yeah, I'm talking about India. All right, so let's go to India. There are. So which one's worse? What's worse? What's worse?
White nationalism. What you want?
White nationalism is worse. Because you think white people are superior.
Why are you running?
You think white people are superior.
He's saying white nationalism has been used to harm other people, whereas black nationalism was created.
Not Asian I'm talking about. I'm not going to the black issue. But all right. So do you know about the Islamic conquest of India? Do you know the Islamic conquest of India? Because brown people have committed atrocities as well.
British?
Brown people
about the
have
British?
committed atrocities
How
as
about the
well.
British?
You are racist. He is an SJW and a lefty and a bigotry of low expectations. He thinks Asians cannot be better than white
Said he's
people.
not racist. How about
No, he is. I don't talk to people like
You're more
that.
racist.
I don't talk to turds. Conversation ends. It's boring. No. Look how they can start walking around. Look at my fans. 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 Look at my fans.
You keep bad company.
Look at my fans.
Keep bad company.
Look at my fans, especially this turd.
He's a racist.
Look at this man.
He's a racist.
Look, they're obsessed with me.
You are a
They
racist.
love that seat.
You are.
They love that seat.
Keep bad
You're
company.
They
a
love
racist.
that seat.
You are a racist.
They love back seats.
Raj,
You're
but if you
racist.
found out that they were extremists, would you
I'll
condemn
condemn them.
Condemn them?
Yeah, come on your show.
That's good enough.
No, you can't just say to me someone's an extremist of combat.
If you didn't know, like
I don't even.
I've rolled.
What I'm trying to say to you is that there are 10 people standing there.
Yeah.
I only know maybe 2 of them personally. He said because I'm standing with them, they're my friends. It's the same logic when Suleiman's standing somewhere and he is standing and he supports ISIS. Everybody standing with him is racist. Supports ISIS. The logic doesn't make sense.
We believe you.
The reason why I'm walking away is because that guy is an SJW and they're just as racist as the far-right nationalists.
Why is it because you took an L?
Because they're what you call the bigotry of low expectations. They feel like Asian people and black people are little victims, that we are like little children and they need to look after us. In fact, he just said that we as an Indian nationalist in India cannot be as bad as a white nationalist in Europe.
I think he's being self-critical.
No, he's racist.
It's
You're
It's
racist.
condescending
Like
and
what Michael Jackson
patronizing.
said, take a look at yourself.
To say that it's condescending and patronizing.
I don't
To
think
say
it
that
was like
brown people in a country that they're running cannot be as dangerous as a white nationalist.
I haven't lived in it.
Raj, you are racist.
It's not consistent. It's racist. This is why I say the left are very racist and bigoted.
they are racist.
They are very
The left are very
They don't
racist and
like the
bigoted.
idea of black people taking
Who supports the left?
So with them, they think we're all children, us little minorities, and that we can't think for ourselves. So if I support Tommy Robinson, big him up, I am then being manipulated by him. It's not like
you
it's
told me
not
about
like-
that. Bigot
it's
him
not
up.
like
He's a
I-
racist.
It's not like I can have my
You're
own
supporting
view
him.
and I can support him for my
Raj,
own
Right.
beliefs.
Out of curiosity, right? After Trump got elected,
I don't like Trump.
Oh, okay. No,
What?
respect. No,
I don't support
like,
Trump.
There
That's
was kind of
certain.
like a far right.
Yeah, but I don't support Trump.
And no, hypothetically,
But
let's
Tommy
say
does.
if UKIP get elected, right?
Yeah.
And the far right and the Nazis start coming out and like, yeah, fuck black people. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna be like free
I'll
speech? Let
condemn
them
them.
do that, or are you gonna be like, no, fuck these guys?
I'll
throw them in
condemn
jail?
them. I've said before.
Alright,
The
yeah.
same will happen with Tan. When he said
look,
against racist,
look,
he condemned
look,
him.
if I find that there's proof that Tommy Robinson is racist, I'll condemn him.
Oh, good.
I'm not being shown proof yet. Give me the proof. Give me the proof. There are people that used to be with National Front and then now they're on the left. There used to be people that were Islamists that are now moderate and liberals and apostates. People can change.
I can't believe Majid Nawaz.
Yeah, I
British.
knew.
He's like, he's a globalist now.
No, he was a nutcase when I was younger. So to the left, you are just as racist as the far right, no doubt.
Oh, more.
Don't treat me like, don't
Debatably
treat me,
more.
don't treat
Because
me like
they
a
think they're
kid.
superior than the
Yeah.
far right, and
No, and they also think that us little Asians and us little minorities
you know what? They
can't
like the
think for
idea.
ourselves.
They like the idea of blacks being in the bottom. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
And that's why they
Like
want
the
the
Democrats
victimhood.
in
Yeah.
America.
They don't want you to.
Yeah, it's a bigotry of low expectations.
What do you think about Labour Party?
I don't support Labour anymore. I used to be a Labour Party member for 20 years.
You know what? For some reason, I always voted. My family always voted Labour.
I haven't voted for I'm not voting for Corbyn, that freaking communist. But I was a Labour Party member for 20 years. I used to canvass before. You know when you knock on people's doors?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that for 5 years.
How old are you? Don't mind me asking.
Don't ask that question. You're not ask a young gentleman.
Honestly,
what
I
age
could
he
never
is.
tell. I could never tell.
43. Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Yeah, all right. Yeah. What if she said like 80? And I was like, oh.
60.
Yeah. All right. So I think my time here is with all my fans is over. People love me so much, man. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Where's all the love?
it's
Where's Sophia,
either
though?
you or the Christians, and the Christians.
Where's Sophia?
She's down there.
Simon today.
Oh, Big Belly. How you doing, my man? How you doing? Going mad. All my hates. They got a fetish for fat Sikhs. Yeah. It's the newest fetish. Yeah. It's like the Mujahideen are drooling over it, man. It's unbelievable. Also, on top of that, it's like they're going crazy. Like the Rajaphobia industry is growing.
They want to ask you questions.
Ask me a few questions in, and I'll just quickly because we're going to go in a bit. There you go. Hang around with Suleiman. So by your logic, if you hang around with Suleiman, you're an ISIS supporter. By your logic. By your logic.
We respect everybody.
By your logic.
We respect Muslims.
By your logic.
Like, yeah, we,
By your logic, if you hang around with Suleiman, then you are a supporter of ISIS.
Raj, man, you lost
Can
it,
you
man.
not see
Just stop yapping
how
away.
illogical
He's
they
never
are?
said
Stop
he
yapping
supports
away,
ISIS.
man.
It's right, they support Anjem Chowdhury.
Come on, man.
So
We
someone's
talking
made
the
an
same shit
allegation and he used to back it up, calling people that I was standing with
Come with a new angle,
neo-Nazis,
man.
yeah?
This shit is getting boring. Even
With
your supporters are
neo-Nazis.
probably bored of you.
So what I want to know, yeah, is that if you are calling me somebody that supports the
calling you your lost guy.
because I'm
Your
standing
lost
next to
soul.
someone, by your logic, when you're standing next to Suleiman, you support ISIS.
I don't stand next to Suleiman. What are you
But when a
talking
Muslim
about?
does,
I ain't got nothing to do with
he
it.
stood next to him. He stood next to him. He stood next to him. So if you stand in the vicinity of someone, it means you believe what they believe. By your logic, when you're standing in, I don't associate with that person. Don't even know him. You're going to have to back up your claims because you're slandering. You're slandering. He's a racist. He's a racist. He's a racist. He's a racist. Because he's a lefty that thinks that minorities cannot speak for themselves. So you are a racist. You're a racist. You're a racist.
If it was the case of this guy,
I condemn him. I don't know him.
Steve's a racist.
If he's in the vicinity, how can I say move? If he's influenced me to say no.
you may say
If he is, well, I'm not going to say to you, brother, but I will do what I thought is right. Yeah? I will do what is right. So there's a big hypocrisy where people are standing next to ISIS supporters, but it's fine. But I stand with next to somebody
Raj, come with a
that
new
might
angle.
be an NF or a racist. But I
Come with a new
am
angle.
now a racist for associating with them. Can you not see the illogical, how illogical that is? Yeah?
Move that shit.
So this guy's gonna have to back up his words because he's been calling some people racist and NF.
We're not racist.
So let me say something. Let me say something. So to Ray, to some of the people that I know here, I will see the videos.
We have
And
brown.
when you come and
We
point
have
the face
fucking-
out and tell me who is the racist NF. So the NF, who is NF? Who is NF?
Raj, you just ran like a madman now. You want to know one speak.
Oh, the white man has to speak. He's so racist, that guy.
Raj, you sound like one of those SJWs calling everyone
He's a
racist, mate.
racist. The biggest racist are the left.
You are now pulling
The biggest racist are the left. They have a bigotry of low expectations. They do not think the minorities can think for themselves, so they have to look after us.
Yapping about the same
They
thing.
think that
Check
they
it out.
are what you call the white man's burden.
Yo,
The
check it out.
left is the new racist.
Raj, I ain't left
The far left, like him. Far left.
You're the far racist. Far racist.
No, we don't believe it.
These guys here love fat Sikhs.
You're gay.
They're waiting for me.
Wait.
They're waiting for me to leave the park.
Why are you gay?
They're leaving to pour some bunda. To pour some bunda. This is what they like. They want to hit it. They want to hit it. I'm not into that. The Pakistanis love fat Sikhs. It's their fetish. This is what they like, man. That's what they look. Or anyone from the Asian subcontinent. These guys here love fat Sikhs.
You're a racist fat
Oh my God, how did you get to the point that a fat Sikh is their new fetish for the Mujahideen?
Come on, fix up, man. Allow him
What
to
Mujahideen? We're not Mujahideen.
Why you talking all that dirty shit for?
Shameful.
Oh my God, this guy knows nothing. Oh my God.
You are a
Oh my
Hey, you're
God.
paying that jizya.
disgrace. I know that, bro. It's not about that. You come here with peace, you get me? But if you chat
The religion of peace. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, what about the Muslims that support the Mughal Empire? What about the Muslims? Oh, let me ask you a question. What about the Muslims that support the Mughal Empire? Who supports the Mughal Empire in India? Here, look, he supports the Mughal Empire. They killed 150 million people. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He can support the Mughal Empire that killed 150 million of my people, but when I say he's condemning the British, though, but he won't condemn them. Complete hypocrisy, man.
Shut your mouth. Shut your
Record
mouth.
yourself. Record yourself.
You're too sad what happened in the past, you know. Get over it. Move on with the life.
I recognise his voice.
Move on with the
He's
life.
the guy that spat on was the guy that was with Hassan when they spat on him.
Chat shit again.
He's one of the guys that was with Hassan that spat on him. I know your face. I got it recorded.
Chat shit again.
So obviously your voice is very distinctive. You're one of the guys that you admitted that Hassan was spat on in the face and that you said it wasn't you. I've shown that to the police because you have now corroborated that Hassan got spat in the face. So thank you.
All right, police will see
Snitch,
the
snitch,
footage, innit?
snip, snip.
Police will see the
Snitch,
footage,
snitch,
innit?
snip, snip. Snip, snip, snitch, snitch. Snip, snip, snitch, snitch. He snitched on camera to me saying that he didn't do it, but his bro did it.
Gonna slap him up.
The bro's done it.
Say, yeah, What the
Snip,
fuck are you
snip,
showing me?
snip,
Like,
snip.
team up, blood.
This guy's voice is so distinctive. Everyone knows it's you. You're like Omar pretending to be with a mask on when I know who it's you.
Oh my.
You got a distinctive voice. I got a picture of you because I done a video of him, and I like to give it to kind of like the gay community to kind of.
It don't matter.
They like the Mujahideen.
Yo, I don't mind showing my faces. It's just you, innit? Don't like
I got your face on the camera saying that your bro did it and you never done it, so you snitched.
So what? Yeah, I've never
Snip,
done it,
snip,
so-
snitch, snitch.
So?
Snip, snip, snitch, snitch.
I didn't snitch. Is that a snitch?
If I asked someone, if I said to you, someone spat in my mate's face, and you didn't turn around, it wasn't me, it was my bro that done it, you've now eliminated yourself from it and you snitched. You could have just said, I don't know. I got it on camera.
What are you lying for?
I got it on camera. It's to the police already.
Shit. This guy chats the most shit.
By the way, we love every.
He's trying to do interrogation right now.
Chapter is and you know, obviously, if you don't respect it, it's cool.
You know, if you have a disguise, you have to have a very indistinctive voice or face. If you got a distinctive voice, you're giving away. If you got a distinctive face like Rat Boy, then you can see him. I know who you are. You might as well take the mask down. You might as well take it. You was in the car with Omar. He was in the car with Omar yesterday. He was in the car with Omar yesterday. Was you not?
Hey, so?
You are the only one.
He comes down Easton, I see him, innit? What's up, mate?
So why cover your face then? Everyone knows it's you.
Your brother needs help.
But everyone knows it's you. Why cover your face?
Why cover my face?
Yeah,
What's
because
it got to do with you?
everyone knows it's
He said
you.
niqab thing, yeah, and what?
I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to be famous.
He's against niqab his own now, yeah? Hey, waste man.
We ain't under Sharia yet. I can say what I want.
Raj, you're a rich guy off Islamophobia. Rich.
The biggest industry is the Rajaphobia industry. When Raspik's live stream was on, they made £800 when I was on. When I left, they ran 50 quid. So the Rajaphobia industry is what you need to jump upon. Look at these fans, man. Look, turn it around. How many of the Mujahideen love me so much? Look, they wonder why people think they're retarded. Like, just ignore me.
Fuck out of here, man. You're a fat baby that needs to get the fuck out.
Just ignore me, man.
You know what?
Yeah, we're going to McDonald's. Where's Sophia? Was she?
The bloke that you're in love with. Sophia the bloke.
Do you know what topic's going to be talked about in the live stream?
Huh? I don't know. I just wing it. So obviously my camera's on live. Let me just say something. This is live streaming all the time, yeah, and this camera's on all the time. So let's go MacD's. Yeah, we're going MacD's. It's getting late.
Run away!
No, I want to go MacD's. You can go to MacD's with us if you want. Oh yeah. Give me another question then if you want to say something. Yeah.
Oh, Piccadilly. You're obsessed
Oh
with me.
shit, man,
You're
like
obsessed with
Simon.
me.
Oh, go on.
Big up.
Harriet, so this is Piccadilly. He's obsessed with me.
Oh no, I better throw his shoes only. That's
Yeah.
big of it. Is that the shoes you
Yeah.
always wear?
Go on.
Because now I need to identify you by
Oh,
shoes.
so
I always identify people that don't want to come on camera. I identify them by shoes
doing,
or
man?
trainers.
yeah, just do it. Identify him. He needs to be unmonitored.
No, TNT Greeks doesn't like going on camera, so instead of filming his face, I film his shoes.
Go on, son.
Yeah, put me on your channel, obviously, because you love me. Let me know when you want to take me out. I've been waiting.
Ooh, wedding bells.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have 4 husbands.
I've been, yeah.
I'm number 1 already.
Yeah, you could be my second one.
Any answer to
Mr.
that?
Rax, he hasn't offered
Bruv,
to take me out yet.
Drop me out.
Can you believe it? He hasn't offered to take me out. You're so rude. You're disrespectful.
When you coming onto our live stream, man, send a like.
Are you still there, Harry?
Come on, man. Leon's been on there
know
3
what to say,
times
bro.
now. Big up Leon. He's been on there 3 times. When are you going to jump on?
What to say, bruv? You get me?
Okay.
Is Rat still here as well?
You finished, man?
Alright, I'm going to think of a name for you.
Done more?
Because obviously, you're a bit of a prick.
I'm an asshole.
All right, guys. I might do a live stream tonight. Eventful day. There's a lot of fat Sikh love. There's a fetish in the park. Watch how they're gonna follow me. They love me.
Goodbye, my love. Piccadilly.
Bro, where's my like?
Why'd you cut your dick off?
Because I like to trick men, you prick. I love to trick men, Muslim men. Muslim men with the circumcised penises.
Yeah, we're off, bro. We're going MacD's if you want to come.
MacD's, I'm going train station.
All right, we're going this way anyway. Okay, so eventful day again. Oh, all right. So we're going to be going. Hey, Sophia. Look who's there. Look who's there.
Who?
Oh my God. Sorry. Can't say no because I'm going to the police on Tuesday, so I don't want to look like I'm antagonising. We're going MacD's.
It is so
So